Hello and welcome to my channel, Attila Tarot. In this video, I'm continuing the 2026 country predictions month by month, and this time we are going to the Netherlands. So obviously the election just happened there, so I think it will be a great way to look at now what's going to happen in 2026. So as you can see, while I'm getting the cards, I'm going to give you a little overview about what's going on there. But if you want to skip that, you are able to do that, the shuffling, by looking into the description. So the Netherlands, obviously the biggest challenge in terms of what happened, that the government collapsed in 2025 of June because the coalition kind of had disagreements. But obviously there has been a lot of protest, unrest happening in the Netherlands. The economic growth remains modest, around 1.3, 1.2%. Inflation is slowly coming down, but still elevated. And the market remains relatively tight from that perspective. And the international bodies like OECD and IMF has been proposing and pushing the Netherlands to implement structural reforms to invest, to increase investment and boost innovation. Because the technology startups are underperforming. The number of new startups have declined in the Netherlands, and the Netherlands is falling behind this global tech race as well. Now also the higher education is under pressure because of budget cuts, restructuring, labor shortages in the universities, and there is also climate challenges in terms of meeting the nitrogen emission targets. And also there's a lot of conversations, a lot of discussions and problems around immigration and integration of immigrants into the country. So obviously that's not an easy one to fix. But obviously, the government will be a challenge to kind of have it formed. It's quite a fragmented parliament with many parties being represented, so it's quite unique from that perspective. And anyway, we're pretty close to getting the cards done and get the reading started. While I'm just getting one more card, I recommend you to check out my other videos. I have about the Netherlands as well, political ones, and the regular readings that are helping you to manage your life in your zodiac sign from various areas like money, career, finance. But let's get started. Okay, so the first card that we have for the Netherlands is New Moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. Which means that I think when you kind of look at it, maybe the new moon in Leo will be an important time in the Netherlands, so watch out when that's happening. But when this card comes up, there's a lot of opportunities, a lot of potential for the country. But also very important for the Netherlands to be proud. Be proud of who they are, where they're from, what is their history, and also be brave and courageous and just show the world who they are. Because it is very. I'm always kind of. I was always amazed by the Netherlands. Like, it's such a small country, but they've been so powerful and impactful throughout the history. So I think that's very important for the Netherlands to kind of be proud of what they've been able to achieve, and I think that's going to be the key to their success in 2026. Now we also have here this orphan card, number 5. Fives are kind of connected to changes, so might be that. But generally, the orphan means when you're kind of feeling alone, when you're feeling, when you're kind of going through an identity crisis as well, and recognizing that you're kind of not fitting in. Like, the Netherlands kind of always has been this country in my eyes in Europe that kind of did things for the first time. And when this card comes up, you have some uncertainty around the identity, around the place in the country, about the place of the country in the world, in Europe as well. And it's kind of like what I'm getting here is when I kind of combine this, in order to kind of overcome the identity crisis that the country is going through, they need to go back to their roots. They need to be proud of who they are, what they achieved so far. Okay, so let's see these oracle cards. Again, we do have here the confidence card. Walk your talk, bold action, happy at work, meaningful, rich, outgoing. Interesting that even for Rob Yatton, it kind of this same card came out. Now look at this. Okay, look at these two cards. Confidence on both cards, and it is kind of like from a different deck, and you saw me shuffling this card. So confidence will be very important in the Netherlands, and again, the peacock is all about showing who you are, being very proud of everything you achieved, and it also shows potential, trying out your wings, budding talent, restlessness, air travel, upward progress. So again, it just shows that the country has a lot of potential this year. An upward progress, also, like, you have these butterflies showing the transformation. But again, it kind of points back to the confidence. You have potential. Again, confidence is key. These cards practically telling the same thing. And we also have here the doorway, which is all about open to possibilities, potential, job opening, steps, walk away, risk, shifts focus. Right? Again, you kind of have, like, you have here this repeating. I love it when we have all this repeating theme, potential. So there's tons of potential, but they need to be very proud of who they are, and maybe take some risks, walk away from certain things that are no longer serving them, and shift their focus. Let me know in the comment, what do you think is what the Netherlands should kind of walk away from? What is the kind of shift they need to do? Now, let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck. We do have here the Nine of Swords, which indicates fears, anxieties. It can be connected to like pretty much anything. Like just generally unrest as well. I'm kind of getting here as a message, that unrest, because with the Nine of Swords, you're practically not able to sleep, you're restless. So I think that's kind of shows that the underground energy, the underlying energy in the country is unrest. Right? People are kind of anxious, people are worried, and I think we kind of saw that as well in the summary. But let's see what January will bring to the Netherlands. So this is January is represented by here the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's a card that symbolizes success. It is also a card that means that you're kind of in the center of attention in some shape or form. So maybe the world will look at the Netherlands in terms of what's happening. But also it can be any kind of achievement that the country will be able to celebrate. I think the Olympics is only in February, so this is not connected to the Olympic victory, because I know that the Netherlands is really good at skating. The clarifier is here the Page of Cups. So Page of Cups can point to dreams, can be points to surprises. So there might be here a surprise victory or a surprise success for the country. Now let's see what February is going to be all about. Okay, so we do have here the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a card of competition. It is a card of conflict as well. Now this can be political competition, protests, debates, challenge. I think it might be kind of tied to the forming of the coalition process, because I kind of looked into that it can be pretty slow. And even when I did the reading for Rob Yetton, I've seen that the progress will be very slow. So I think you're going to be able to kind of see that happening in February. Clarifier is again the Page of Cups. Maybe there's going to be certain things around youth, because all the cups can be connected to youth and youth activism, social movements as well, or something kind of like a news around this whole debate. Okay, let's see what March will bring to the Netherlands. Okay, so March will be pretty good. We do have here the Eight of Wands. When you kind of look at the Eight of Wands, this is a card of progress, and it is a card of success, good news, positive news, great communication. It might be connected to swift reforms as well. Growth, economical growth, to alignment, that maybe the final this will be the time when the coalition will be formed, because the clarifier is the Two of Pentacles, which is all about balancing things, balancing finances, balancing ideas. So I think I would kind of predict that March will be the time when the coalition, the new coalition, will be formed in the Netherlands. Okay, so the next card is April. April is the card that brings a change in the month, in the country. This is practically like a major shift, a major transformation energy, what the Death card brings. This is kind of like transformation, policy changes, ending, beginnings, change of the government, which, obviously, if Rob Yettens will be able to form his government, this is kind of like when it will happen. And the clarifier is the Ace of Cups, which is also like, all the aces bring new things in our life, and this is something that peace, it is connected to peace, it is connected to unity, reconciliation, joy, happiness. So I think the change that's coming in April will be very positive for the country. Now let's see what May will be all about. We do have here the Queen of Swords. Because it's a court card, it can symbolize a person that might be influential for the country. What we need to know about the Queen of Swords, that she is somebody who focuses on logic, clarity. So there might be here some like, all about, can be connected to somebody who kind of says things as they are, somebody who's kind of clever. It might be a female leader if we want to kind of get into more details. But also this can be some legal reforms, like a leadership that focuses on principles. And the clarifier is, guess what? The Queen of Swords. So what I'm kind of getting here, whatever is the Queen of Swords, that's what's going to happen. So again, it can be some legal reforms. It can be a strong female leader that's going to be in the center of attention in May. Now let's see what's going to bring the summer. Great energy, 10 of Cups. It is a perfect happiness. It is a card that brings joy, happiness, celebration. Happy families are kind of connected to It can be social harmony, pretty much anything. Like I think the country is going to be in a pretty good shape in June. The clarifier is the hermit, which kind of looks at new ways to find happiness, new ways for social harmony, rethinking the welfare system as well. Because the hermit is asking these big questions. What is my vision? And I think it can be connected to families, welfare system, and also I don't know if it can be connected to any kind of isolation in this perspective. I kind of look at it more that they're gonna look at the welfare system from a brand new point of view and create a new vision for it. We do have here in July the Sun card. These cards are pretty good. Like the summer in the Netherlands gonna be amazing. So if anybody is planning to go there, I think it is June and July, because the Sun is the card of national pride, prosperity, celebration, vitality, success, achievement as well. And again, the clarifier is the Four of Wands, which kind of points to new beginnings, new chapters, happy families, achievements, doors opening. So I think there's going to be a very great time in the summer for the Netherlands. Now let's see the energies for August. We do have here the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands can be connected to news. It might be connected to news around innovation. It can be connected to new messages or updates for youth, job market as well, adventures, new adventures. So I'm kind of getting innovation for whatever reason. And the clarifier is the Star card, which is a card of hope. It is a card of a bright future. It is a card that kind of shows hope, healing as well, rebuilding, inspiration. Maybe they're going to provide some international aid this month, or kind of getting here more something again. I'm kind of keep pointing back to innovation. So I think there might be here some new bright future or new hopes around innovation, maybe in the tech industry. Like we kind of looked into that the startups have some challenges, so maybe it's going to be all around that. Now let's see the energies for September. Well, we do have here the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is an amazing card, especially when it comes to money. This is one of those very strong money cards that signifies that, money is not a problem, as I kind of like to call it, when the Ten of Pentacles comes in. So this might be here a great economy. It can be connected to intergenerational wealth. It can be connected to strong infrastructure as well. I'm kind of getting strong economy. Because the clarifier is the Page of Pentacles, which means that there's going to be news, there's going to be opportunities, and I think the economy is going to be really great in the Netherlands in September. Now let's see how this year is going to end for the Netherlands. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hype if it's available when you're watching this video. That's an indication that you enjoyed this reading, and you're also helping me to grow the channel to make sure that more people can see it. And for you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you're to push those like, subscribe, share, and hype buttons if it's available. And don't forget about the comment section. Let me know where are you watching from. What do you think about what's coming in the Netherlands? What are your hopes and fears in terms of the direction of the country? Now, let's continue here with October. October is represented by here the Six of Swords. So Six of Swords is a card that talks about leaving the difficulties behind in a general term, leaving the challenges behind. But when you kind of look at it on a country level, and the theme and it can be connected to migration, immigration as well. So I think that's gonna be the hot topic in the month of October. The clarifier is the Magician, which kind of looks into manifestation, new visions. I think they're going to be rethinking the whole migration system, because that's been kind of coming to the under the pressure, I think, causing a lot of unrest. The other clarifier is the Ace of Swords, which might be connected here to some new ideas, conversations, open conversations around migration, policies, agreements as well. Because this is like that double-edged swords when you're kind of, okay, let's talk about it openly, honestly, and now we have to kind of make a decision. So there's going to be a lot of talks, but also new visions around migration in the month of October. November, the main energy is described here by the Two of Wands. So Two of Wands is a card of planning. It is a card of decisions, strategizing, being in the early stages of a planning process. What this card is kind of looks into that, it's someone who symbolizes that want to kind of rediscover, reconquer the world, and they know that they can do more. But the challenge with the Two of Wands sometimes that it can be connected to that certain things from the past or certain elements holds us back. So very important for the Netherlands to kind of think about that. It is kind of pointing to this direction, which might be either connected to innovation, or we will see what the December is going to be. But also this can be connected to international policies, foreign policy, expansion planning, making some kind of a decision, the vision around their alliances. And the clarifier is the Queen of Swords. So maybe that strong female leader will be behind here certain foreign policies or law around that's kind of connected to foreign policies might be in the forefront, or some kind of decisions around it. December, we do have here the Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles is a card of hard work. So from that perspective, might be connected to the economy or the labor market. All right, so the clarifier is the Tower, which might mean some challenges, some disruption from the labor market perspective, especially when it comes to youth. I'm just kind of because the Tower brings some kind of a big change. It's a card of revolution, I would kind of say as well. Crisis, disasters as well, like or a sudden collapse. It can be connected to the collapse of the government, but the main card is the Eight of Pentacles, right? The Eight of Pentacles, again, it's I kind of always getting labor market, so might be here some disruption to the labor market that's happening here in December, or job programs, technology, skills. And it's kind of clarified by the Page of Wands, which for me is innovation. So there might be some technological disruption to the labor market that's happening in December. So that's all I have for the Netherlands. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.